What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Moses and you're watching Hooligan. So today we are going to review this Peugeot RCZ. So this is the sport coupe from Peugeot. So guys, it's very noisy in this area, but I'm going to try and work with that. So as you can see, this is the exterior of the Peugeot RCZ. I'm going to show you. It's the sport coupe of a Peugeot 308, and as you can see, it's very nice looking. It's got a form of two-tone paint scheme here and here. As you can see, that ascends the car. So the car has 18-inch rims with Dunlop tires wrapped around them. I'm going to show you the tire size after a short while, but first of all, let's start from the side of this car, the side profile. As you can see, it's got a kind of a sloping roof. It goes all around like an arc, which is really nice looking. I have to say those are really big windows, really large mirrors as well. It's got a sloping bonnet, as you can see. So how about we move on to the front end of this car, and I'll show you a little bit more. So the car has xenon headlights, parking sensors, and a really big emblem of Peugeot. As you can see, the lion roaring. So this car has a 1.6 liter turbocharged engine producing 270 brake horsepower, 330 Nm of torque. So it makes this car propel from 0 to 60 in 5.9 seconds. And I'm going to show you a little trick of the car. When you open the doors, the mirrors go down a little bit. As you can see, when you close them, they return up. So some France quality for you. As you can see, the design that Peugeot went with is of a sport coupe. So the car is supposedly supposed to be a convertible, but as of right now, it's not working. So as I said, I'm going to show you the tires, and the car is running on Dunlop 235/45, rim being 18-inch. So as we move along, I'm going to show you this form of butterfly effect here. The wipers, they go opposite sides. I have not seen that in a really long time. And we're going to move on to the back from here. So guys, as you can see, the body lines on this car, this looks like it's bulging the fenders, but it's a body line drawn by Peugeot. So this particular car, the equipment on it, as you can see, it has a reverse camera over there, dual exhaust pipes, the brake light is down here. So these are the turn signals, and as you can see, the LED, the tail lights, really nice and long tail lights. I believe these are also LEDs. I'm going to move on to the front, and I'll show you a bit more. So as you can see, there is another body line right here. Really ascends the look of this car. Peugeot wanted it to really mimic the 308. So this is how you open the bonnet. As you can see, there is a line here, another one here. So the bonnet opens almost half of the fender, which I think is really cool. So as you can see, the roof, it's got a slope. I don't know if you can see it very well. You can see these two hubs, one there and one here. I believe that is for aerodynamics, because as I said earlier, this car moves 0 to 62 miles an hour in 5.9 seconds, which is really fast. So as you can see, a small diffuser over here, right there, really gives this car a sporty feel to it. So how about we move on to the interior, and I show you a bit more of the Peugeot RCZ. So we are going to move on to the interior. And as you can see, it's a really nice looking interior. Double stitching on the leather, as you can see there. Double stitching all around the leather. The leather is on the dashboard, it's on the doors, it's on the armrest that's on the door, and that armrest is really soft, as you can see. So the car has a skid plate on both sides. Gives it this car a little bit of some premium feel. So the car has a JBL sound system. The steering is D-shaped, and it's also has heated seats, as you can see. So we're going to move on to this interior, and I'm going to tell you all about that sound system and everything. So this is an aftermarket system, so I'm going to show you. So the car has a 1.6 liter turbocharged engine, really neatly arranged in here. As you can see, everything is easily accessible. Everything, you can check your engine oil and everything. So how about we start up this car and move from there. So that is the 1.6 liter turbocharged engine, grumbling. As you can hear it, it's very powerful. I have to say 270 brake horsepower, 330 newton meters of torque is a lot. Is a lot for a car that weighs 1300 kilos, 1374 kilos to be exact. So this car it's really nice. If you are a lady and you've just gotten your first paycheck, you've just gotten your first yearly bonus, you can come and enjoy this Peugeot RCZ. Okay, so guys, I'm in the interior of the Peugeot RCZ, and as you can see, we're going to start from the dials over here. These are Ferrari style dials, all the way from Italy. So the car is pretty much premium, despite there being sloping headroof, which means minimal headroom for you, but it's okay. As you can see, the dash is fully covered in leather. I have to say, I'm in here and you can barely hear anything from the outside, so it's pretty much very quiet in here. It's probably got sound deafening. So as you can see, there's some chrome over the air vents, which gives it some premium look. As you can see, the infotainment system is nice and large, easy to use, nice and accessible buttons. Everything is covered in leather, as you can see, leather all the way down here. So this is the 6-speed automatic, and you can switch it from sport to manual and drive. Everything is really easy to use. You've got a 12-volt socket. This is the button for air suspension at the back. It raises and lowers the rear of the car. A really nice drifting handbrake over there, and ESC, you can turn the traction control off using that button. So this is how you control the AC. As you can see, nice knob to touch and feel and use while you're driving. So the interior, at the front of the interior over here, as you can see, everything is premium, everything is quality. So we're going to move on to the back. So now we're going to talk about the interior of this car, and as you can see, the instrument cluster over there, it will help you checking your engine oil and everything. You've got a little dial up there, and then the infotainment system. So this is basically your aftermarket infotainment system with Bluetooth, USB, TV. So if you had maybe a decoder in here, you could watch your favorite movies and clips. So that's the that's the glove box. As you can see, you have your warning up here so that you'll never miss it. This is for the passenger seat belt. So this car is set to your safety and to your comfort. This is the passenger side, and as you can see, it's got the Peugeot logo over there. It's really nice, a sport seat. As you can see, everything is set to your desired comfort. You've got a door bin, a really long one. You can fit a maybe 1 liter bottle on both sides, as you can see in here. The grab handle is really nice to hold and firm and solid. The center console is also firm and solid, and everything. This is the center console, a little bit of things. It's also leather covered, as you can see. So how about we move on to the back and maybe conclude this review. Before we go, this car has 169,462 kilometers on it. So this is the back of this cabin. I'm going to try and fit in here. So how about we do that? So we are at the back, and I'm going to show you my head. As you can see, I've got no headroom. I'm 5'8", but if you have small kids, you should be able to fit in here very easily. There are a lot of safety features. As you can see, the seat belt is nice and accessible. But otherwise, at the back here, it's okay. If you have small kids, small seats might fit in here for small babies, but it's really cramped for adults. So how about we move on to the exterior and conclude this review. So this car, the Peugeot RCZ, it has 309 liters of boot space. When you fold the seats down, it can contain 760 liters of capacity. You have hooks, as you can see, tie down hooks down here, so you'll tie down your stuff. The spare tire is underneath this cover, and so when you purchase this vehicle, you are able to carry, when you purchase this car, you are able to carry 3 suitcases, 3 traveling suitcases. And as you can see, it's not very flat over here, but it can work. So this car has a Torsen front slip differential at the front axle. Since this car is a front wheel drive only, it also has a 380mm Alcon disc caliper brakes at the front for some stopping power. This Peugeot not only has parking sensors, but it is also adorned with headlight washers to wipe off debris for a clear view as you drive along. It also has a sport spoiler. So huge thanks to importers and dealers of motor vehicles on Ngong Road. The car costs 2.3 million Kenya shillings. It has a really nice paint job, as you can see. The car is sitting on air suspension at the back, and it's sticking out right now. So the car is a convertible, a really nice convertible car, sport coupe. The 18-inch rims of the car really generally make for a well-designed sport coupe. I honestly hope that you guys agree that this is a very nice, well put together Peugeot. And so that has been the Peugeot RCZ.